Hello and welcome. This is Ruth Hamilton and I've got another video for Tonic Studios, and today I'm going to be showing you the second trend of the year, and it's called Santa's Workshop. There's really lots and lots of gorgeous Christmassy themed stuff here, and even the names of it are lovely. So I'm going to show you through it and then I'll have a little look at it and make something at the end of the video. So right now I'm going to show you the papers first of all. I've taken one each out of the packs so that we don't have a bit of a glare there, but here they are. The first two on my pile, I'm not too sure if you can see the lovely texture on them there, but these are both a speciality card, and this one is called Ice Rink and this one is called Santa's Hat. Then we have beautiful speciality paper here, and that one is Shining Spruce. Then there's a foiled card. You can just see the beautiful shine of it, I hope, there. And that one is called Candy Stripe. And then there's Pine Green Texture Weave card, and that's a really good staple for lots and lots of your cards and craft projects. Then there's a lovely little 6x6 Santa's Workshop paper pad. There's 24 sheets in there and they're all double-sided. Lots of beautiful patterns in there, and they work really well on their own or with those other A4 papers and cards that I showed you. And now we've got loads and loads of beautiful Nuvo products, so I'll just bring them into the screen here and then we'll have a little look through them. So you can see first of all there's embellishment mousse. Now I may not get all these names right just at the moment, but I'll tell you them again as I'm using them. But this one is Myrtle Green, and then there's Crackle Mousse, and that one is called Rosehip. And those are beautiful together. You can see the difference in the shape of the little container as well. So the Crackle Mousse is in a shaped one and the other one is in a round one, so you'll be able to tell the difference, okay, in those. Then there's Santa's Workshop Confetti. What have we got? Starlit Snowflakes, Christmas Magic, and that is glitter, Falling Snow glitter, and then we've got Candy Cane sequins, and they're lovely little striped ones. I think you should be able to see them in there, but I'll show you them in better detail in a moment or two. There's also some glacier paste, and this one is called Crushed Cranberry. I love all these names. Now, there's Sparkle Spray, and that is Frosted Bow. I'll maybe just bring you in a little closer to see the rest of these. So we've got that Sparkle Spray. Then there is a glitter marker, Iced Ivy. There are ink pads, the diamond ink pads. So there's white pigment. I'm really looking forward to trying that one. I don't think I've used a white pigment pad before. So there's Glacier Cherry and Shamrock Green, and those will look lovely together. There are Vintage Drops, and those are, Dream Drops, and they are called Rudolph's Nose. I should have known because the container is totally different from the Vintage Drop shape. So that's Dream Drops and that's Rudolph's Nose. And then we have embossing powder. There are two different embossing powders, a red and a green, so Sugared Strawberries and Pine Needles. And then lastly but not leastly, we have got three different drops. So we've got glitter drops there, and they are called Grotto Green, Crystal Drops in Gloss, now I just don't see the name, Sprig of Mistletoe. So that's that one. And then Jewel Drops, which are probably my favourite of all the drops because they dry translucent and they've got a lovely, lovely finish to them, and that's Holly Berries. So Holly Berries, Jewel Drops, and you can see that all of these beautiful things match so well, and you'll be able to make lots of different things with just a few of them or by adding them all together, because I think at Christmas time when we're making lots of red and green cards, less is more in some cards, but when it comes to this kind of thing, I can just imagine lots of this all together. So there you are. I hope you enjoyed that. I'll go ahead and sort out what I'm going to make here, and I'll be back in a few moments and we'll make something with it. I've got a Craft Perfect 6x6 white card here, and then I've taken some of the Pine Tree Green card and I've cut that to 14.5 centimeters square, and then I've taken some of the Ice Rink card and I've cut that to 14 centimeters square, and I'm going to mat one on top of the other. Then I've used this beautiful decorative snowflake die set, and I've taken the great big die from it. It cuts out a really, really lovely snowflake shape and leaves us a centre circle here, but I'm going to use that for something else later. I will glue that onto here, and then I have taken one of the dies. It's the large rosette die from the Loaded Pocket die set, rosette die set. So that's this one, and I've cut that out twice in the pine tree green, and then I have trimmed them both off so that it measures 4.5 centimeters from this point to this point, and glued them together. Now for me, the easiest way to make the rosette, I've glued both ends together, but the easiest way to make a rosette with that is just to have them glued, and then I have punched a circle, and that will be the centre, and I'll put some hot glue on there, hold this over it, and just hold that down in, and hold it for a second or two until the glue hardens, and then I'm going to add that into the centre. So I've cut out some other pieces with the other dies from the snowflake set, and that would be this one and this one. And what I'm going to do then is decide when I see those together whether I want the green background with the ice rink snowflake on top, or the self-patterned one the way I have done with this on top of the same colour here. So I will just speed the video up, and I'll glue all that together. To finish this off, I just want to add one of these candy cane sequins in the centre there, and then I'm going to add some of the starlit snowflakes just around the outside of this larger snowflake. You can see that beautiful stripe there on the candy cane sequin. Well, there's only going to be the one because I like to keep the card, now that I've got it, just this sort of creamy shade and the green together. I just like to keep those two colours together, but I think I like that in the centre there. And then I'll go ahead now and just add some tiny snowflakes around each point on the outside of this large snowflake. For my second card, I've taken another 6x6 white card. I've cut a piece of this ice rink card to just slightly smaller than 15. It's 1 millimeter smaller than 15 centimeters the whole way around. And then I'm going to fit that inside one of these 6x6 shaker pockets. So what I'll do there is I'll attach 3 sides, just take off these edges. And then I'll pop some of the snowflakes, the starlit snowflakes and the candy cane confetti, the sequins, inside there. And then I have taken a large tag die, and that is from kit 44. I've put some of the twine, which is back in stock again, through the top of that. I'll just move this over until I explain what I'm going to do. Then I've taken one of the dies, another one from kit 44, says Christmas. That's going to go on there. And I have stamped the Joyful in the red ink from this new trend, and I'm just going to put that up there. So what I've done next is taken one of the large dies. This is also from the Loaded Pocket Rosette die set, and I've cut the large tassel out with that, and I'm going to leave it the full length, but I've got it here. That has cut all these lovely pieces in without you having to do anything. And then I am going to just take my quilling tool, catch it in the edge there. I think you can see that, yeah. Put that down in there and turn this around. Now, sorry, I should just take this out of here first of all. I've already gone ahead and put that through, but what I want to do is just glue that down in the centre of the large tassel before I put it all together. Add some glue. I'm going to put this on top of the pocket so there's nothing to obstruct the sequins and the confetti inside it. And then once I've done all of that, I'll pop that onto the front of the card.